Well, good morning and welcome back to Balfour Farm. Today I'm out here in the hayfield along with Moose, my helper. We're going to try and get all the divider lines, the temporary divider lines that I have making all the paddocks here in the hayfield. I need to take them up. I have got the hay or the pasture side already done. Did that a while ago when I went in and clipped the paddocks off, but now I need to take all the divider lines down, wrap up all the wire, pull all the fence posts, get them off the field. I hope to get out here at some point this week or within the next few days and spread manure on the hayfield side. So need them out of here to get out here and spread. And then I also have the water line to deal with, but I'll show you that here in a minute. So we have a water line that runs down. It's let's see if I can find it here. There we go. It's just sits on top of the ground. It's not winterized by any means. So what I need to do is empty all the water tanks, drain them all, take the hoses off, the floats off, we store them away for winter, and then that black, yeah, you can't reach the water there, buddy. That black line, I need to open all the valves and drain it down. It's nearly a mile of water line, I think. So goes all the way down to the bottom, stretches across the field, up over to the other fields. And then, not sure how good you can see it, but way back up to the farm. Actually goes through the woods, through the heifer area. It's a long way. We need to get that all drained down so it doesn't freeze and split the line over the winter. It just sits there on top of the ground. So we're gonna get to it and try and get all this done today. And got a few more projects if I can get this done. All right, well, I've showed this in the past, but this is the temporary line that we use as dividers in the pasture here. What I do is I take, these are made for extension cords. So we get these and then it can wrap up a lot of wire on one of these. So we've got, this here is one of the old style, really old. It's been around for probably over 10 years. And then this is the new style that we've been able to find lately. But got some empty ones here. Gonna go wrap up some line. Hang on. You gonna help? Moose, you gonna help? Moose, you gonna help me? You wanna go wrap up fence? Huh? Let's go. All right, well, I'm not gonna video wrapping the fence up. It's really not that interesting to watch me walk down the field, back up the field, down and back and down back a million times. So I think we have probably 10 or 12 paddocks still set up here. Or 10 or 12 lines rather, that I need to wrap up. So it's about, it's gonna be a couple miles of walking. So I'm gonna leave you right here with the gator and we'll be back to this in a minute. And just like that, the fence wire is all wrapped up. So now comes the easy part. I just need to drive around the field and I can actually yank the posts out as I go. So I just need to loop back and forth the entire field. It's probably only 75, 80 posts here. Not too many, but anyway, we're gonna drive around and get them and get this done and get on to the water tanks. All right, well, I just finished draining all the tanks and I have the pasture line, the water line that runs out, feeds all the tanks. That's completely off, opened all the silcocks and let it drain. It goes downhill drastically, so I'm pretty confident that it's drained completely. And Murphy's here to help me, I guess. Murphy, what are you doing, buddy? How you doing? You come to help? So this tank here is, we've got it set up a little different. We have all these fence posts around here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the tank is all dented. So this is the paddock we had our heifers in, and the bull Felix was in here, and he would not leave the water tank alone. He kept hitting it and knocking it over even when it was completely full. So what we did was we put some fence posts around it to try and keep it from flipping over, but he still beat up this tank pretty good. We're back at it this morning. Yesterday I finished taking up the line, which you would have seen, and then I moved all those water tanks out and drained the line. I put the water tanks away, didn't video it. It's top secret where I keep them. Actually, we have a really old, dilapidated shed that's on a piece of property that we bought, and it's not much good for storing things except for water tanks. So we put all the water tanks in there for the winter, keeps them out of the snow and weather. But this morning I am going to get in here and try and straighten out the pig barn. We're trying to get everything ready for winter, so I need to move a bunch of pigs around, need to clean out where they've been at, and now I can spread manure because I have all that fence picked up on the field. So we're gonna go get the spreader, move some stuff out of the pig barn here, and get in there with a skid steer and start cleaning things out and spreading manure on the field. So I've got the pen all cleaned out, got fresh bedding in here. So the plan is to take and move these piglets that are over here, move them across the barn and get them into that new pen. And then I'll come in, clean this pen out, move the piglets from the other side into this one, clean that, and just keep doing it until it's all clean. But normally I get help doing this, but I think Lauren's out feeding the calves. Or she's actually out feeding heifers, I think. But so I'm gonna give this a go on my own, see how it goes. Come on, pig, pig. Come on, pig, pig. Come on. Somebody's interested here. Curious as to why the pigs are wandering around. Good pig, let's go. Come on, good pig, let's go. Good pig. Good pig. That's a good pig. Happy pigs? Yeah. Well, that went great. They went quick. So, quicker than I expected. I did put up a panel here so they couldn't wander around the barn, but they kind of headed right down like they knew exactly where they were supposed to go. So got to get to cleaning this pen out now. Gonna do the same thing. Gonna go spread it on the field. If this doesn't make a full load, what I've been doing is taking a little off the manure pile so that I don't go out with just half a load. All right, piggy, pig. Okay, got the second pen all cleaned out there. Now this one's empty, so I can clean this out and then move. Oh, I think there's a sow there. I'll move that sow into that pen, then clean the sow's pen out, and I'm gonna just keep working my way through the barn until we get to the end. But for the moment, it's lunchtime, so I'm gonna go grab some lunch, and then we'll get back to this after that. Big pigs. Big. Well, I finished up cleaning up the barn last night. Well, I nearly had it done. I ran out of daylight, and I realized I really need to get the lights put in and get them working. I did start putting them in before, but haven't finished wiring them up. So it got too dark to video, and it certainly got too dark to clean out. I was trying to run the skid steer with a flashlight, and there's no lights on the skid steer either. So quit for the night, and I finished up first thing this morning, and got everybody bedded down, and all the pigs are starting to make their way back in here. They seem pretty happy about the hay. So what we do for the pigs for the winter time, Moose really wants to play with the pigs. No, buddy, leave him alone. So what we do for the pigs for bedding in the wintertime is we do a deep bedded pack, so we just keep adding hay and a lot of it so that they have something to burrow into and keep warm. You guys happy too? All right, well, it's the end of the day now, and most of the pigs have made their way back into the pig barn here. There's still a few of them out, but take a look. They're rooting around outside, enjoying the nice weather we have. So all the lazy pigs are over here taking a nap. There's still, I don't know, a dozen or so outside. And all the curious pigs. All right. Big. Well, it has been an incredibly productive week here getting ready for winter. It's hard to believe. It seems like we just finished getting hay done, and now we're into the winter prep. So we've got our water lines down. We've got our manure spread. We have quite a bit more manure to go in the pad. And then we also need to empty our bedded pack here. I do have some help coming, just like last year. We contract with another farmer. They send over a big tractor with a huge spreader. So we use our spreader, their spreader, then we'll load them. We can get 2 spreaders going at a time, and we can empty this barn in less than a day. So about a half a day normally. But that'll be in another week or so, hopefully. So next week is going to be an incredibly busy week, more so than normal, which is hard to believe. So we have a hoof trimmer coming one day next week to trim all the feet on the cows. We have a vet coming, and he's going to pregnancy check all of our heifers and make sure they're all pregnant, which they should be, but you never know. He's going to dehorn some calves and probably preg check a few of the cows. We also have a delivery coming. Really excited. It's a piece of equipment that goes, really fancy piece of equipment. Well, I guess you'll have to watch next time to find out what it is. But yeah, so it's going to be a really busy week. And if that wasn't enough, we also have a load of pigs going to the butcher. So I need to load pigs at some point next week. I think it's Tuesday. They head to the butcher. So just one more thing to add to the list. But anyway, we've got quite a bit of the winterizing done and getting ready for the cold weather that is coming this week. So that is gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of what we're doing here on the farm, and we will see you next time.